Hi, everybody. Sam Kavaris in the samsportsline.com sports update. Great win for the Jaguars on Sunday, obviously, as they beat the Patriots. You might have seen some of my tweets where I ran into Jim Nantz and Tony Romo walking out of the stadium, and I've known Jim for 35 years, and he said, man, this place was nuts today. And I said, well, I've only been waiting since January to get this game here. And Tony turned to me and said, we'll see you guys again, same two teams back here in this coming January. So Romo thinks that the Jaguars are the Super Bowl contender and the Patriots are going to have to beat them here. And that's the same thing the Jaguars think. When you go into the locker room like I did after the game on Sunday, the guys really believe that, hey, look, there's a lot to play for, not just to win the division, which is what they did last year, but to get that bye, to get those home games, and that's the thing that helps propel you into the Super Bowl. So a lot of motivation. The Jaguars come out fairly unscathed, although Cam Robinson it will need to be replaced at left tackle, obviously. And the good thing is that the Jaguars have two guys who have been on the roster as offensive linemen, has swing guys or guys that can play. You don't want to lose another one, but if you put Josh Wells in there, and now you need to have another swing tackle. But Tyler Shatley is certainly a capable offensive lineman to fill in anywhere else across the line. So these are the kinds of things that you worry about. DJ Chark, he won't fumble again in that situation. That's what you get when you give the ball to a rookie in that situation. And I was just amazed that they were willing to give the ball to Brandon Wilds at the end of the game. Not that the game was on the line, but that you trust the guy enough to not turn it over and to get the job done. The Jaguars played without their top receiver, Dante Moncrief, for most of the game. They played without Cam Robinson. They played without Leonard Fournette. The offensive production without Fournette last year in 2017 was actually higher with him not in the game. But it's a little bit of a false stat because the Jaguars play a little different game when he's around. They're willing to pound it out, gain yards on the ground, shorten the game, and just run the football. Whereas Blake Bortles really was the star of the game. Besides that Keelan Cole catch, Bortles showed once again that he is that quarterback that can not only manage the game, but that can win the game for you. And perhaps you saw what I said in the Times-Union, and that was that the Jaguars would win. I thought the defense would score. It certainly held New England down, but I also thought Bortles would shine, and he did just that in throwing those 4 touchdown passes. So now the interesting thing is the next 2 weeks the Jaguars are at home. So this team should be 4-0 after the first quarter of the season. That's a big step toward going to the playoffs and to gaining those goals that this team has for itself. Health is the most important thing. I talked to Calais Campbell. He said, look, I want to play in this game because I didn't want people to think I was old. He's got to stay healthy. A couple other key guys got to stay healthy. But right now, if the Jaguars can continue on this path, they're the team to beat in the AFC. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the samsportsline.com Sports Update.